What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mel for our classic review. So today I'll be talking about a certain Christmas special made by Hanna-Barbera that I seen long ago, but let's just say I knew some people back in my youth that were like this kid. Oof. This is called The Town Santa Forgot, which is a poem based on a poem called Jeremy Creek, written by Charmaine Severson. The reason why I say I don't like watching this is because the kid in this special, Jesus, he's spoiled. Like, I think all of you know what I'm talking about. And yes, and as in the current state, we're in the end of 2024, and still, let's just say, the current generation, the Sigma Betas. Yes, I'm calling them Sigma Betas. They're not alphas. The way they act, oh boy, even ones that should be maturing still act like a bunch of spoiled brats. And I don't know which ones they are. Whew. But yeah. Sorry for the pause. I have allergies which keep sneezing every time, but back to the same. The reason why I'm going to talk about this review is because, one, it's narrated by the legendary Dick Van Dyke. And recently, this week, was his 99th birthday, so since it would be an awesome tribute to the great actor himself, why not talk about this review that he narrated back in 1993 of this special. And fun fact, this special is still being shown on Blu-ray. Still shown. It used to be on Cartoon Network until 2005, but it's still going. The weird part is, no, I haven't seen it yet. Because I watched Blu-ray, they keep showing like Flintstones Christmas and that. I haven't seen it appear, so I don't know. Damn allergies. But yeah. Before we begin, did you subscribe? Did the bell? If so, let's hope you're not spoiled because, oh boy, I'm going to be backlashing because this kid needs a one hell of a whooping from Krampus. No, Krampus. There. Let's begin. So, a town that Santa forgot. So yeah. What's it about? Well, as I said, narrated by the great Dick Van Dyke, which originally was broadcast on NBC. Until then, it was shown as a Christmas part of the Christmas Marathon Cartoon Network until 2005. Then moved to Boomerang annually, and it still is. Which, damn, seriously? Okay, sorry. On snowy Christmas Eve, a pair of anxious children eagerly anticipated the arrival of Santa Claus and the gifts they will be receiving. Back in the days when, well, face it, when the phones were still blocks and still going to this form. Yes, I know, there were other games as well, but hey, let me finish. But of course, taking notice of this, their grandfather narrates a poetic fable with the intentions of educating them on the true nature of the holidays, which, of course, is the story. And I warn you, this will actually piss off anybody who wants to be a parent or have a kid who's like this. I'm talking about the rich ones, because, oh boy, are they spoiled and snotty. And you find evidence in YouTube, literally, of video evidence of these scumbags going entitled mode, even when they're at the age of adulthood. Jesus Christ. And you know, sorry about it, but let's continue. Which the story begins. Life of an outrageously overindulged, bratty 5-year-old named Jeremy Creek. 5? I thought he was more like 6 or 7. Damn. Whom, in his youth, is excessively spoiled by his mild and intimidated parents, flinging himself into destructive, violent temper tantrums when his demands are not met. let's just say they show like him being greedy, like he doesn't let no one play with his toys or anything. After his parents decide to stand their ground by refusing to indulge their son any longer, after hearing reports of their neighbors from the neighborhood, literally the whole neighborhood can hear him, his temper tantrum. It's like a massive kaiju, literally. And of course, seeing the huge crack in the walls, and that's how strong his tantrums are. Why he's been throwing tantrums? Let's just say he wants a cowboy that when he saw in the window, his dad manager got him. But when he saw one that doesn't look like it, he wants that, but he gets pissed off. Yeah. Imagine you're that kid. I'd say one of those spoiled idiots that want a PlayStation 5, but instead you got a Switch. Hey, I remember I won a lottery for $500. And the PlayStation 5 was no, scratch that. It was actually 800. Keep forgetting that the PlayStation was like 500. No wait, almost same price 500, and also the Switch. If I mistaken, because this is back in 2021, so I went for the Switch because one, I don't have a flat screen. I still have the fat TV. You know which one? The TV that build Bulkman when you pick it up. I still have it. I still like it. Okay, I wish they put some new games like the current ones. But of course the software, but hey. I can wait. Sorry. As I was saying, Jesus. This kid needs a massive whooping from Krampus. Literally. He needs his hide tenderized. Like, how tenderized? How hot as hell? Tenderized. Like that. Whew. So hot, the irons of his own doorknobs melt easy. That's how hot tenderized that kid needs a good whooping. Of course, infuriated, Jeremy, recalling the upcoming Christmas season, decides to write Santa Claus a lengthy, demanding wish list consisting of all the presents that he does not yet own. It's kind of weird that Santa didn't know he was in the naughty list. That's the weird part. But here's the funny one. Let me continue. However, when the letter arrives, as I was saying, Santa assumed that the name Jerry Creek is a place, but not a name of a bratty, spoiled 5-year-old child. I mean, literally, that's the funny part, because his name, Jeremy Creek. I'm like, is there anybody with a fat name Creek? That's just weird. Imagine you're named Creek and you wrote a letter and he might confuse, instead of being a name of a person, it's a name of a town or city, I don't know. Which is pretty funny. Which, of course, Santa is always trying to find an open map until, lo and behold, he assumed it was written on behalf of multiple people. Literally, because the list was massive, he thought it was actually written for a list for people, but instead, it was written by a 5-year-old, greedy-ass child who was spoiled to the gills. But Santa thought it was actually for a town. And guess what? He discovers an impoverished swamp town coincidentally named Jeremy Creek on his map. And realizing he has never delivered them presents before, resolves to make it up for his prior absence. I mean, literally, I think Jeremy was on the roof watching Santa deliver presents, except his house. Like, this little fucker is so greedy and so cocky, he thinks Santa just delivers presents like he's a king. Oh yeah, I got his present. A good old ass whooping, that's what he needs. But of course, people say, spoil the kid, spare the rod. Alright, spare the rod, spoil the child. And it thinks reverse psychology. Hey, I got my hiney spanked, and look, I'm alright. I'm not a school shooter. I'm not a rapist. I ain't no chomo. Good grief. Or a junkie. Me? I'm a graphic designer. I earned 3 university degrees. YouTube. For almost about 12 or 13 years now. and happy. Most of it is just entitled spoilment right here from rich people, and you see them making themselves look stupid, like showing their so-called expensive cars. Like I think you recall one in Saudi Arabia, somebody had a gold car. It's actually one of those sticker ones, and the wind blew, and I think he took it to a car wash, and the sticker got ripped, and showed off his stupidity. Yeah. And our idiots entitled to the expensive iPhone thinking, oh, my iPhone's better, until they fall for 4chan's gags like the fake, you drop your phone in the water, it'll be protective. Nope. Put it in a microwave, it'll charge better. Boom. Nope. Drill it. Nope. I think Internet Historian did this like years ago. And how many people fall for it? A lot. But back to this video. On Christmas morning, Jeremy is crestfallen to discover that there are no gifts for him beneath the Christmas tree. Which, of course, at first, he sees everybody with the toys that he asked for. He almost got pissed off until this little tidbit here, where the joy of the penniless and bedraggled children of the town of Jeremy Creek upon receiving countless presents from Santa. Well, initially furious, which, yeah, of course, Jeremy himself is touched by the joy brought to the less fortunate through his own greedy eventually. And his self-absorption is dissolved upon the realization of the true meaning of Christmas. Also, Santa also visits Jeremy to apologize for the mistake, and in recognition of his newfound selflessness, Santa offers him an opportunity to help him deliver gifts every Christmas Eve. Which, of course, he agrees, and Jeremy gave away all his toys, literally. If you see his house, dude, it's like a junkyard of toys. Literally, toys in the backyard, front yard, everywhere. And soon, he gave away all his toys and continues to help Santa until he grew too big to fit in his sleigh. Scratch it. Literally too big. Like, wait, how big is Santa here? How big can he fit in his sleigh? Damn. Of course, he knew it was too big, but of course, after a job well done, he said farewell to Santa. Back to the grandfather, concludes the story by explaining Santa selects new assistants like Jeremy every few years. The grandchildren, taking the story by heart, are no longer quite as concerned with toys as the special concludes. The two grandchildren pattern if one of them could be Santa's assistant. And the grandfather's amusement, the same could be true of him, as the name of the mailbox revealed that the grandfather is actually Jeremy himself. Wow. And yeah, I think it had a heartfelt message about the true meaning of Christmas. You know, like, never be greedy, never be selfish. But of course, in this time century of around the 2020s, people say, oh, well, Black Friday's like gone Tim and Dem. But yeah, there's still a bunch of spoiled ingrates out there, spoiled incels, which that cannot be fixed, especially if in light of power. But there are those who are more generous and more big-hearted to help those in need. I kind of like this story. At first, I didn't realize Dick Van Dyke narrated this. It's like, wow. And yeah, Hanna-Barbera couldn't select a better man to narrate this than the great Van Dyke himself. Especially on his 99th birthday this week. Wow. 99. I remember last year we lost the great Betty White. I hope Dick Van Dyke lives longer. And this man is still active. And still happy. Spreading joy. Damn. I think I remember seeing like reruns of the Dick Van Dyke Show, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, of course, Mary Poppins. And of course, Scooby-Doo. Yes, he made an appearance in the Scooby-Doo movies as a special guest, which he owns his own carnival. Damn, that was a good one. He also started a mystery series along with his son, Dr. I think. He plays a doctor, and along with his son, who's a detective. It's like a father-son duel, which is actually pretty cool. It's kind of like Murder She Wrote, the show that stars Angela Lansbury, but it's pretty cool. Also, I know his son, his brother Jerry Van Dyke. I recall him from seeing in John Wayne's film McClintock as the annoying love interest. You know, the so-called son of the idiot man that always goes blows with McClintock. You know which one? The guy that thinks he owns it, but in reality he's just a pain in the ass. But yeah. As for the voice cast, of course, Dave Van Dyke plays both the narrator and old Jeremy, while Miko Hughes plays young Jeremy. Wow, who else? There are a lot of other people. Oh, Paul Williams. I didn't know he was in there. Plays Pomp the Elf. Really? Paul Williams, the singer. Cool. There's also Neil Ross, Hal Smith, B.J. Ward, Julie Dees, Ashley Johnson, Melinda Peterson, Haven Hartman, Troy Davidson. Got some good people here. But yeah, as for like home media release, it was released on VHS, which I recall the VHS cover of, Cartoon Network classic VHS cover. Excuse me. Under the Cartoon Network label back in '96. In 2006. Never mind. Sorry. Back in, I think it was 2012, that Warner Bros. Released Hanna-Barbera Christmas Collection, Classic Collection on DVD, which of course includes The Town That Santa Forgot, Casper's First Christmas, and A Christmas Story. Wait, we're not talking about the Christmas Story, right? Let me see. Sorry about the lack of internet. It just, it's annoying, literally. Let me see. We're not talking about the... Oh, no, okay. It's an animated version of A Christmas Story. Okay. Never mind. I thought it was actually... Wait, we're talking about A Christmas Story, right? But no, this is a different one. In cartoon form. It's from... Oh, it's also from Hanna-Barbera. It's from 1972... which stars, let's see, I might check this out for a moment, but hey, who knows. But yeah, and those are my thoughts on The Town Santa Forgot. And to tell you the truth, this is going to be, I kind of wish they show this both in Boomerang and Cartoon Network as like an important lesson for this generation, because, hey, I remember watching this, and I actually... got spooked. Okay, actually, when I was young, I didn't like Jeremy. He was like that annoying, bratty kid who wants everything for himself. Like, something like he thinks everybody's a peasant. See, he's a king. Yeah, king. Let's see, go to France, he'll be missing a head. But yeah, to me, I think it's a cartoon special worth watching with your kids or grandkids. To tell them the true meaning of Christmas. And not be spoiled or greedy or you know what I'm saying. But fortunately, there are those of the higher rich power are just beyond obnoxious, greedy, brain dead stupid, actually. Oh boy, but there are those who are kind-hearted, well-just, and happy with what they have. But in this current time, I hope everybody watches this and learns what real Christmas is about. But unfortunately, people these days just don't learn. They think... I won't call them Garfields, because I did a review on a Garfield Christmas special, I think, recently, I believe? I think so, yeah. No, wait, it was last year. similar, but he did learn about the true meaning of Christmas. Here, this is a 5-year-old kid who is greedy as fuck. Damn, what does the dad work to afford all his toys? I mean, literally. Crap. You can afford all that, but you can't afford fixing the house, especially a massive crack that can fall on top of you. I'm like, damn. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the town Santa forgot. To me, if I have kids, I'm going to show them this so they'll learn the true meaning of Christmas and not be selfish or greedy. If you've seen this and you are not like this bratty kid before he grew up to be a more responsible, kind-hearted old man, hey, you should try and watch it with your kids, grandkids, nephew, nieces. Hey, to me, and also I know his Dave Van Dyke's birthday was on Sunday, but hey, to you, Mr. Van Dyke, happy birthday, and thanks for the wonderful memories you gave me as a kid. I hope you live until 100. You're a legend and a kind-hearted soul. Thank you. And to the rest of you people, I hope everybody has a great holiday as well, because... And also, anybody's going to watch... On Friday, we have the battle of the movies. Mufasa and Sonic. Who do you think might win? Comment down below. But yeah. If you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, like this video. Until then, have a great day, everybody. Stay safe, peace out. See you next time. Chill.